Hi and hello to all my nurses. Hope you all are hale and healthy. All right. Tell me, when are you stopping while writing your OET letter? When do you exactly stop to halt and think? Or to make it exact, which part of the grammar do you think twice before putting it down in paper? Yes, I know what it is. But even when you are double sure of what you are writing, you are disheartened when you get the evaluation, isn't it? The topic is the voice of grammar topic. The tense changes of this topic voice is a little bit tough if you're not careful. I know what you have perceived it as, you have learnt it as. Add was or were, an auxiliary verb to the main verb, and you get the passive voice, isn't it? That's how you have perceived it. Sometimes it may click, sometimes it will not. I'll give an example. Mr. Brown was received a single dose of pethidine. How does it sound? Yes, it's wrong. Why is it wrong? Mr. Brown was received a single dose of pethidine. It's wrong because it was Mr. Brown who received it. So we can't say Mr. Brown was received. So you have learned to add was with the verb to make it passive. To go to a lower level, if I give an example, I baked a cake. Active voice, isn't it? Active because the subject I is active. I baked a cake. In the past tense, baked. To turn it into passive, what's the answer? We say, a cake was baked by me. Correct? A cake was baked by me. Is it the same way like you say Mr. Brown was received a single dose of pethidine? We are wrong there for another reason, because there's no verb was received for this meaning of receiving something. Will you say I was received the money, or you say I received the money? Obviously, we'll say I received the money. I received the prize from the principal. We won't say I was received the prize. So, what then was received? The meaning goes somewhere else, like the Prime Minister was received by the Chief Minister. The guest was received cordially. The word order in English grammar is SVO, subject, verb, object. But in our Indian languages, we do not follow that order. We have the subject, object, verb, SOV. With a small example, I will say I wrote a letter. I as subject, wrote verb, object a letter. SVO is followed in English, but when we say in Hindi, our Indian language, मैंने एक खत लिखा. I, मैंने एक खत, object a letter. In English, we won't say I a letter wrote. So that's the difference between Indian language. All the Indian languages, my mother tongue also follows the same way. So, ഞാൻ ഒരു കത്ത് എഴുതി. ഞാൻ, I. ഒരു കത്ത്, object, ek kat, likha, wrote. So, we don't follow the SVO. Turn it the other way. So, Mr. Brown is a subject, I. Mr. Brown, what did he do? He received, he got it, he received the single dose of pethidine. More about passive voice we'll discuss later. You can put your comments in the comment box and we'll discuss it. Take care. Bye-bye.
IILT, it's my cup of tea.